We had done tremendous work in terms of commodity codes, of which this business has got 344. It takes us roughly an hour and a half to do one TSS supplementary declaration on average. We have had 186 to date, and there's only 13 of us in this business, but the reality is it's killing us. But it's also killing all of the businesses that I represent in terms of wholesale, in terms of the time and effort. And everybody wants to do it, and everybody wants to do it right. But the transparency and accountability for us is simply not there when we use the clearing agents and the third parties. And we have no control of that because they're supplier controlled, i.e. higher up supplier, or they're logistics operator controlled, who really don't know either business, either the importer's business in the UK in the first instance, or our business. The other aspect is about the human element of all of this. The resource and the time taken and the stress within business. And I don't mean to be flippant about the thing in terms of stress, but a lot of businesses in Northern Ireland are just small family-run businesses. And everybody, as I say, wants to do the right thing, wants to run by the rules, have completed and have engaged with all the various trade and help bodies. But those trade and help bodies such as Intertrade Ireland, Invest Northern Ireland, all they can do is put us on the roadmap as to where we're at. But the HMRC roadmap is not unclear because they're introducing, or they've implemented the international trading terms, but it is unbalanced because no one has looked at we believe looked at the operational aspects in terms of the time, in terms of the complexity, and in terms of the accountability.
It's admin, we're a small business, we don't have a full team of admin staff. So that automation, which we've invested in good systems, the shipping companies have invested in good systems, but shipping has gone from 50 minutes to an hour every shipment. And again, if we're doing 10 shipments a day, that's 10 hours of admin just to do the shipments. The shipping companies have increased all the costs in addition to the BREXIT surcharge, which they itemised. In general, they put the costs up 5–10%, and that's kind of, it just adds to the overall customer experience. Costs are going up. We're working with efficient technology to try and reduce our cost, make our offering as best to our customers as best as possible, but we're just getting layers of extra costs and layers of extra costs. Sending orders over to our customers in the EU. Previously, as I mentioned, we did consolidated shipping, and that consolidated shipping, where we bring our order in from Romania, multiple orders from multiple customers, and then send back what we needed to our customers in Sweden, for example. We realised that's not really viable. I think actually Lee mentioned that nearly identically as well. We shipped an order. Typically, our order is about €1,000, £1,000. We shipped an order to a customer in Sweden, and this is probably in February, March. The Swedish efficiency, which we kind of have that reputation on, they could very quickly and correctly declare that our items are excluded from the EU-UK trade deal as they were not manufactured or sufficiently enhanced, as their term, in the UK to qualify for free trade, and that's kind of under origin of goods. My customer in Sweden had to pay 12% WTO tariff, 25% Swedish VAT, and just for fun, 350 kroner, which is a £35 admin fee. And that makes sending to Sweden from the UK non-viable.
We've investigated every possible solution. So we're a UK-based business. We've been UK-based for over 50 years. We employ 50 staff in the UK at the moment. We're based on the edge of East Midlands. So I got hold of the person that was responsible for the free port implementation at East Midlands.
all of these, low-hanging fruit, new opportunities that we're supposed to be taking up, that they're simply not there. And actually, even worse, we've now inserted this complexity to Europe, which is our closest market. And of course, there's the whole proximity factor. Sending a bottle of gin to Dusseldorf was as easy as sending it to Doncaster. Now it's just a non-starter. It's just not going to happen. On the other side, all of the costs of our inputs have increased as well. We import various consumables for our product from France, Austria, and Italy. So we've had to retain the services of an import agent to facilitate some of those payments. They take a cut on every shipment that we bring in. So every whatever we import, we have to pay £55 to them plus VAT, 2.5% for each shipment. We also have to pay the VAT to the customs agent before we receive the shipment, and then try and claim that back from the UK government. It's just a whole load of complexity that for a craft business on a farm, it is just completely untenable. We just can't do it. And you can imagine, in some ways, it's the perfect storm. Market being killed off, costs increasing at the same time, and we can't really pass those costs on to our customers because we're already at a high price point. And if we look at the economic uncertainty post-pandemic and post-Brexit, we just don't think that we can do that.